Hey, so here's a little testimonial for Dan. If you're considering using his funding or lending services. I've known Dan 2 or 3 years. We are in the same mastermind group that meets every Wednesday. And I have only done larger deals with Dan, but I know he also does smaller deals if you're just getting started and you need funding on something smaller. What's cool about working with a funder or lender like Dan is he understands the nuts and bolts and the background action of this business. And so you're working with someone that understands the risks and what it takes to complete a successful deal from purchase all the way to selling the property. Working with him was it was really easy. I appreciated it because, I like to get input from a deal funder or a lender, and especially if it's somebody who knows the business like Dan does. But basically every time I went to him for with questions or thoughts, he would input his thoughts, but he really he left me in the driver's seat. I didn't feel like I was being micromanaged. I didn't feel like he was, hanging over my head or anything like that. So it was just a good experience. I would work with Dan again anytime, whether we were partnering on the deal or I was getting like a deal funding or more traditional lending. I would work with him in any of those capacities. He's just a good dude, easy to work with, very knowledgeable. And whether you're an experienced land flipper or you are just getting started, I would recommend you reach out to Dan about help funding your deals. And yeah, happy investing.